Real Housewives of Rhode Island rumored to be filming in Providence. Here's where. Upcoming Bravo reality show Real Housewives of Rhode Island appears to have been filming in Providence and East Greenwich this week. The cast of the newest Real Housewives franchise has yet to be officially confirmed, but that hasn't kept die-hard fans and Ocean State locals from making their best guesses. And several of the people who are suspected to be on the show were spotted with camera crews following them. Who was filming in Providence and East Greenwich? One of the suspected personalities on the show, Rosie Woods Damer, a DJ and former television news anchor, and her husband, Rich, were reportedly seen heading into the Diamond Bar in Providence's Fox Hill Wednesday with cameras following them. An employee at the Diamond Bar, contacted by phone, said, "All I can say is that people saw someone who was rumored to be participating at our store yesterday. However, there are photographs that do look like professional television filming." A local photo appeared to show the two on Wickenden Street surrounded by a camera crew. Additionally, Elizabeth McGraw, another person believed to be cast in the show, was said to be drinking and dining at Water Street Kitchen, a Bayside restaurant in East Greenwich. Like the Diamond Bar, Water Street Kitchen declined to comment, but another local picture appeared to show McGraw sitting at an outside table across from an unidentified person. A large consent to film notice was seen posted at the restaurant. Bravo officially confirmed the creation of the series on May 7 of this year. Set against the shores of the Ocean State, the Real Housewives franchise expands into the world of a tight-knit circle of Rhode Islanders who have deep community roots and families that go back generations, Bravo said in a statement. With aspirational lives, thriving businesses, and tangled family dynamics, these decade-long friendships prove that in a state this small, there's no escaping your past or each other, the statement continued. The show will join established series set in Orange County, New York City, Atlanta, Beverly Hills, New Jersey, Potomac, Salt Lake City, Miami, Dubai, Dallas, and Washington, D.C. Andy Cohen, the executive producer of the show, has been hyping up the new series. "The cast is incredible," he told Page 6. "They are very Italian. Rhode Island is such a small state, and they all kind of know each other and overlap. And it's an incredible group of women who have really interesting connections. I think it's going to really surprise people." A premiere date for the show has not been announced yet. They say rumors are just stories without authors. And now Providence has a dozen new scribes in sky-high heels, luxury handbags clutched tight, and a camera crew in tow. Word on the cobblestone streets is that the Real Housewives of Rhode Island is rumbling through Providence, ready to play out their elegant drama against the backdrop of brownstones, college campuses, and riverfront vista. Arrival on Benefit Street. Picture this. A sleek black SUV gliding down Benefit Street, its windows tinted, breath visible in the cool evening air. Inside, 5 to 7 of Rhode Island's finest Real Housewives settle in, each amplifying her signature persona. The charmer, the realist, the beauty, the enigma. They share tiny bites of truffle oil popcorn and gossip. Someone has a new beau. Someone else just snapped up a piece of jewelry hotter than the summer sun. The driver peels past Federal Hill. The air smells of basil and tomato sauce wafting from trattorias. Providence's own combustible chemistry pairing perfectly with the Housewives' own brand of hot sauce. Key scenes and settings. 1. Brownstone brunch at Wayland Square. Morning light spills across a table set for 6. Eggs Benedict, avocado toast glistening with heirloom cherry tomatoes, mimosas topped with petals of edible flowers. Laughter and clinking glasses fill the air. A camera pans across the table, zooming in on the realist, who's raising an eyebrow at the enigma's cryptic remark. "Let's just say I've been meeting someone new, someone with ties to Boston." Cue reaction shot. Everyone leans in, forks hovering mid-air. Is it flirtation, business, or social chess? 2. Fashion montage on College Hill. Flaunting designer stilettos on slanted streets, the ladies strut past ominous Gothic towers and whisper statues of intellectuals. A slow-motion montage, sunglasses, silk scarves, flash of the camera lens. Stylists fuss over hems and hems over stylists. The voiceover. In Providence, we don't just walk, we parade. Beneath the facade, tension simmers. Who's looking at night market spat and who's plotting a Twilight by the Providence River. Artisan booths glowing with fairy lights, the scent of funnel cake sugary with nostalgia. The enigma and the beauty linger, browsing handmade jewelry. A comment, innocent or loaded, about people making choices that look great on display, but hurt when up close cut through the casual air. Inches away, the charmer swoops in, summonsly smiles, and offers cupcakes dipped in champagne sugar. Sweet, isn't it? She purrs. Pause. Is it a gift or a peace offering? 4. Surprise pop-up film crew. Just when it seems they've moved on, a drone whirs overhead. The women spot it and freeze. The realist jabs a finger upward. Are we really okay with someone documenting our every pause? The camera captures stunned expressions, laughter edged with defensiveness. Who called the film crew? Who's leaking scenes? And is someone ready to stumble under the weight of being followed? Hidden tensions and power plays. The beauty versus the realist. Underneath profound glaze and perfectly coiffed hair, the beauty harbors envy over the realist's reputation for keeping it real. A remark, you know what they say, honesty is the new black, lands like a feather on a gunpowder keg. Later, in private, the realist sighs. All style, no substance. You can't undo your history with mascara. The charmer's new business deal. Word spreads that the charmer is exploring a Providence-based side hustle, a boutique event space in a refurbished mill on the west side. Push and pull ensue. Some castmates want in, others sniff at nepotism. Meanwhile, City Hall murmurs backstage. Zoning permissions, historical commissions, whispers of fast-tracking. Is the charmer bending rules or forging new opportunities? The Enigma's rebel project. Now and again, the enigma vanishes from the main group, rumored to be meeting with local artists, poets, or organizers. Whispers say she's funding a gallery show or a social justice fair. But when she returns, her lines ring with cryptic purpose. At dinner, she muses. Art is the only place where truth isn't edited. The beauty scoffs. Well, maybe your next move is a performance piece. How to ghost the housewives in 3 easy steps. Providence flavors as narrative spice. They linger at Al Forno, toasting charred pizza crust dipped in olive oil. They sass each other midday over stuffed quahogs from Federal Hill's oldest clam shack. On Federal Hill, pictures of Negronis and Bellinis glitter in low-lit trattorias. A montage of laughs, saucy remarks, linen napkins dipped in marinara, and that feeling of eternal Italian-American pride in every plate. Then, revelation at India Point Park. A beachfront bonfire, chilly June air warming around flames, s'mores crossed with Prosecco. The camera's rolling. In hushed tones, one of them reveals, I'm not just filming drama, I'm filming change. The flares of camera lights add ritual weight. Hudson says over the crackle of fire, in Providence, we don't just make waves, we make fireworks. Climactic confrontation at the water fire. Just when you think the housewives film their usual gossip, production announces a surprise. A mini summit at one of Providence's water fire evenings, with the real bonfires kindling in the river. Imagine 12 sculptural braziers, flame trees flickering on the water's surface, reflected by hundreds of torch-lit boats drifting on the Providence River. The ladies are dressed in cocktail gowns that glow under the dancing flames, jewelry that catches the embers, and nerves that snap. In front of each blaze, flashbacks of their key arguments play. The beauty calling the enigma a ghost, the realist questioning the charmer's motives. The camera pans to the crowd of locals, tourists, cameras, heartbeats all colliding. The producer's voice echoes, "We need resolution." A hush descends.